Good morning and welcome to another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide, and somewhere that we've never actually filmed before on this channel. Welcome to Flambards here in Cornwall. How do you feel to be back?
It feels so weird to be back. Like, I haven't been for over probably 15 years since I've been here.
You used to come on all your family holidays down here to Cornwall, so it's like a reminiscing on the past for you today.
How it's changed and stuff, so it'd be weird to see it like back in person.
You're also going to be riding a roller coaster that was one of your first ever coasters.
Like, it's quite funny because I've actually got footage when I was younger at this park.
Like home video footage, like classic retro footage.
From this park, so I'm going to have to try and find it out and watch it back.
Definitely, it'd be good to try and see that. You also bought an on-ride photo last time. What, your parents bought you an on-ride photo?
Yeah, I've got an on-ride photo from the Hornet somewhere.
Yeah, so the Hornet, it's a Zero Hornet coaster. We'll be heading on there today. Opened in 1995. That is the only roller coaster here at Flambards. But there's quite a few other flat rides to go on. You're probably going to look at it now and think, what?
Oh my God.
I'm on all these big rides. But yeah, welcome to today's vlog. We'll head around the park. I believe we can use the GoPro here to get on-ride footage. And in terms of the entrance procedures, firstly, it's very, very quiet here this morning. We've had a temperature check, and it seems like you don't actually need to book online because you can pay at the door here as well. But I don't really think they're having any issues in terms of capacity today. It's opening now at 10 o'clock, and it's very, very quiet. Ride closes 4:30 today. Park closes 5, and closed for maintenance. Charlotte's going to love this one. It's the log flume. So yeah, the log flume's shut for maintenance. But other than that, everything else should be open. So welcome to today's vlog. We've booked our tickets online. We'll head in through the entrance, and welcome to today's video here from Flambards in Cornwall. Right then, so we're just coming through the entrance turnstiles here at Flambards. Very old school, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Old school operation. In terms of Flambards, I believe it used to be known as the Flambards Experience, and then a few years ago they had all new branding and logos, and as you can see, it's all been changed up. It's actually a similar branding now, really, to Lightwater Valley, because it's actually owned by the same company. They bought it. Livingstone Leisure bought Lightwater Valley a few years ago up in Yorkshire, long way away from where we are now. But yeah, you can kind of see some of the branding and stuff the same. I mean, not the logo colour schemes, but in terms of some of the signage and the green and purple is the same up at Lightwater Valley. But here's a look at the map. What I really like with this is how you've got all the different numbers for the attractions, and then you've got a picture of them up at the top just here as well. And of course, there's the Hornet's roller coaster. Does much look different there, would you say, compared to when you came?
On there that was here when I came.
So a similar sort of ride offering.
A few rides that are new.
Over 15 years. I mean, Skyforce, that must be one of the newer additions here.
Skyforce wasn't here, Skyraker wasn't here, and Thunderbolt wasn't
here. So a few rides that have obviously come in since you last came, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Shame that the log flume's not open today. Yes. Especially on what is quite a nice day. It's not as hot today as yesterday, but yeah, it's getting a little bit warmer. But yeah, of course, have a little walk around the park and head down into it. Not a massive theme park, but we've got a few like indoor areas to walk around.
Yeah,
we've got the Flambards Victorian Village, so we'll have a look around there later. But I think first we'll head down towards the Hornet, of course. Let's go. Oh, and here it is, the park's signature family roller coaster. The only roller coaster here, but I tell you what, it's pretty big for a family coaster. It is the Hornet that opened in 1995, manufactured by Zero. It's a Zero Hornet coaster, believe it or not. And me and Charlotte actually went on one of these just the other week, didn't we? At Park Asterix, Voldercare. Now that opened 1 year earlier than this in 1994, and it was actually retracked a couple of years ago, of course, at Park Asterix in France. Check out the vlog if you've not seen it. So of course with this, yes, it's a year newer, but is it going to feel rough, do you think? I mean, it's been 15 years since you went on.
You can see now why I was scared, because it is quite big, really.
For a family coaster, it's pretty tall. Like, it is pretty tall. We'll get the stats for you in a second, actually, on the height of it. You can tell it's had a bit of a repaint, though, like recently. I mean, maybe not the track, but the supports look quite fresh. I wouldn't say it's been painted in the past couple of years, but certainly, you know, maybe in the past 5 years or so, these supports have been done. And here it comes, quite a fast booster wheel lift hill. And here it is. Love the trains on there. Right, I think we'll get the chest mount on and let's go and have a ride. Come and join us for a lap on the Hornet here at Flambards in Cornwall. got a dispatch on the front row of the Hornet. One of only 2 ever built. The exact same layout. Both of them are as well. Beautiful views. And here we go. So it's 35 foot tall, over 1,300 feet of track. And it's quite smooth. Sainsbury's over there. Nice bit of Sainsbury's theming. Bit of sharp braking. Oh, I don't think that was too bad actually. Yeah, in terms of the restraints, really weird, like the bar pushes towards you just here. Kind of a bit like a bobsleigh really. Oh, there's the maintenance shed over there, transfer track. And there we go. That was really quite smooth actually, I enjoyed that. Let's have another go. Oh, there she goes. What an absolute classic. We just had 3 back-to-back rides, haven't we?
Yeah, we did.
Absolutely brilliant. I tell you what, the staff are really friendly on there as well.
Really
Great staff. How was it then, Charlotte? Childhood memories?
Oh, it was so good. It was so good to get back on that.
You enjoyed it and you had a back row as well, didn't you?
I did. It was quite intense on the back.
We didn't even have to leave the train, did we?
No, we got to stay
send
on.
us straight round, which is brilliant, with there being no queue, of course. But yeah, I think it's a really good family roller coaster. And Charlotte said that obviously when you were a kid, you found it quite scary.
Well,
but
yeah, because it was it's so tall.
It is. I mean, if you're a kid, it's what, about 5 years old when you went on it? Like, you stand down here and you look up at that coaster. You know, even though it's like 35 foot tall, it's actually quite high if you're a little kid, isn't it, looking up at it? But great to get on there, wasn't it? I think it's a really good fun family coaster. Not too intense. However, you know, it's a lot more intense than like a Zero Tivoli or something like that.
Brilliant.
It's got a
really
bit more kick to it. Also, running 3 trains.
Yeah,
3 train operation. I mean, you saw at the start of this clip, there was a train going up the lift hill, another one just going up over there now. So yeah, really, really good operations what we've seen here today. Friendly staff, can't complain. Should we go on this drop tower? There's a drop tower, so we'll go and check out that and try and do a few of the other flat rides. I don't think we're going to worry about it getting too busy here, but you never know. So let's go on this drop tower and go and check this one out. But yeah, the Hornet, fantastic. I'll take you on with another POV later. I'll get on the back row and take you on again with the GoPro. Here we go then. So it's called Skyraker, and as we can see, got quite a nice colour scheme going on there. Skyraker 001. So we'll make our way around this way. In terms of social distancing, they've literally just got some little markers on the fences just here. I mean, it's not really too busy, is it really? But there is some markers there just in case. They can maybe do with some more stuff down on the floor just here, but maybe they're just not expecting it to get that busy at all, really. And in terms of masks, you don't have to wear them on the attractions, but of course we're wearing ours. Let's go on, Skyraker. Get on that after as well, Thunderbolt. Here we go then, straight up. Got straight on with that cycle as well, no messing about. Very, very quiet down here at Flambards. Fantastic views of all the scenery and Sainsbury's. Big shout out to Sainsbury's today. Oh, look, what a great view. So in terms of how far we are from the sea, we're not too far away at all. I don't know if we can see it from any of the rides on here or not, but...
Oh, it's a nice feeling on that.
Are you enjoying this, Charlotte? There she is. Hey! Yeah, loads of space around here.
Yes.
See the car park just over there. Simple gravel car park.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Charlotte is loving this.
I love it.
Here we go. Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's good.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, it's good. It's quite forceful. Manufactured by SPF, this one. But yeah, you can pretty much see the full park from here. It is a small park, but it's got quite a few different rides. Gonna check out Thunderbolt next. I don't think Charlotte's coming on that.
I'm not going there.
Yeah, you're not a big fan of the intense flat rides, are you, Charlotte? Yeah, we went to a fun fair, didn't we? And you passed out on one, so probably not the best idea. There we go.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, we got some more. We're off the other way now. Oh, there we go. Or he's just lowering us back down. I can't quite tell. Little balloon ride over there. We'll have a good look around all of the park in this vlog today. Like I say, we've never showcased this park before on Theme Park Worldwide, so certainly get plenty of footage, show you everything. But yeah, I'll take you on there next. Oh. Thunderbolt. We've got Skyforce down here as well, not to be confused with the Gerstlauer Skyfly at Blackpool Pleasure Beach that has the same name. We're a long way from Blackpool Pleasure Beach now, and that carousel looks good over there as well. We'll go and give that a go in a bit. There we go. Quite a nice view of Skyforce as we lower back down on the little drop tower here. You get a good spin and some great views from on there. But yeah, I'll take you over onto Thunderbolt next. Let's go and give that a go. Oh, you loved that, didn't you?
That was brilliant.
You really liked that. We'll have to get you on there again later on.
It was fantastic.
Plenty of time for re-rides today with how quiet it is. Anyway, you're not coming on this one, are you, Thunderbolt?
Oh, no.
She's off, she's off. But we're going to have a bit of Charlotte's recording services. I'll pass you over to Charlotte. She's going to get a bit of off-ride footage. And of course, I'll mix that in with the on-ride footage here on Thunderbolt at Flambards.
So everyone at Flambards today must feel the same about Thunderbolt and not want to ride, because Sean is actually the only person on Thunderbolt at the moment.
Well, here we go. This shows just how quiet it is today here at Flambards. I'm the only one here on Thunderbolt. Got the whole ride to myself. It's like an exclusive private hire. Not what you'd normally expect in the summer holidays at a theme park near the seaside. But here we go. It's quite intense already, actually. Got some good tunes playing this morning down here at Flambards. Let's go, crazy, crazy. You'll see Charlotte down there in the red. Yeah, she hasn't come on. She's not a big fan of the flat rides. Of course, if you've watched the channel for a while, you'll know that Charlotte's not a big fan of flat rides. It's quite intense, this actually, as well. Ooh, aye, 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 aye. Keep on holding. Hey! Very smooth, very quiet as well. Like, the actual ride is very quiet, all the motors and everything. Woo! Let's put your head back and relax. That's the best thing to do on these ones. Can't believe I've got it all to myself though, that's crazy. Charlotte's off-ride footage service is there. Hello, Charlotte! Nice and relaxing. Yeah, if you don't like spinning rides, this is probably one of the worst type of rides you can come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Keep on holding, take by the ocean floor. Just got to watch your feet on the floor. And there we go. Thunderbolt. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Oh, here he is. We've got Humpty Dumpty himself. Oh, sorry, Humpty. Got you on the nose. Well, there you go. Just had me ride there on Thunderbolt. And it was all right, that. Sorry, I can't get you in, Charlotte. Humpty Dumpty's in the way. Can we fit all three of us in? Just about in the shot. Yeah, that was good. Quite a short cycle. But I'm glad it wasn't much longer, to be honest. They're quite intense, those rides. If you've never been on one before. They travel around on the fair circuit quite a bit. But yeah, they've got quite a good flat ride selection here, actually, haven't they, down here at Flambards?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, decent flat ride collection. But anyway, just going to have a bit of a calmer ride after that. I said there was a nice carousel. We may as well go on it now. It's just behind us, and Humpty Dumpty's blocking the way just here, aren't you, mate? But nice little photo point. This feels like something that's been here for a long time. Yeah. Like a very long time. Do you remember it? Or?
No.
There you go, but I just feel like this is probably part of the history of this park. Something like this just sat on the wall. Reminds me of something you'd see maybe at Black Gang Chine or something like that over on the Isle of Wight. But yeah, we're going to do this lovely carousel now. I mean, look at this. Looks really nicely presented with the roof just on there. Quite a big carousel as well. It looks like the ones in Roller Coaster Tycoon. So let's go and have a ride. Here we are then on the nice relaxing carousel. There's Charlotte, who's on Robin, Horse Robin just here. Got some nice strobe lights just over there in the middle. Strobing LEDs. It's quite a noisy carousel. It needs the music turned up a bit, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely needs some better music. Yeah, squeaky. You can tell this is really old actually. I mean, I don't know a date for this, but it's definitely an older carousel. Quite quite a picturesque park though, isn't it? I think the location of it really makes it, looking out at all the hills and quite a lot of greenery. And I forgot to mention that actually with our review of the Hornet, but there's a lot of planting underneath the coaster. Lots of different plants and trees and bushes that actually make it quite a scenic ride. As much as it's not particularly themed, it's quite a scenic ride. You'll see that again later on if you didn't notice in that POV when we go back on there. Got a Zamperla rocking tug just there as well. May as well go on that whilst we're up here. Do all the different rides down here what we can today, especially with us never filming it before for the channel. Beautiful day for it though today as well. Of course we're going to be visiting a couple more parks down this way, so stay tuned for the vlogs. Yesterday we was at Creeley in Devon, which is just over 100 miles away from where we are now. Right down at the bottom of the country now. So if you haven't already, check out that Creeley vlog. We had a great day down at Creeley, didn't we, Charlotte?
Yes.
We had a really good time down there and we got plenty of goat action.
We had a Creeley good day.
Oh, Creeley good day. Got the pun in just there. And I tell you what, in terms of goat action, we should be getting some more, shouldn't we, this trip? Not today, but where we're going to be visiting in a couple of days' time. So, of course, stay tuned for those other vlogs coming up from this trip. Dun, 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 dun. Time for the rocking tug, here we go. We're going to have a little ride on here. Pretty standard Zamperla rocking tug as we can see with the theme in. But we're going to have a ride on here, why not? We've got the happy face. This ride will close out. Oh, his hands are broken. Let's go around this way and have a ride. Carousel was a long cycle, wasn't it?
It was.
A really long cycle. Here we go, yeah, we've got the social distancing. We've got an arrow down here as well. Could do with repainting maybe. But it's not too much of an issue when it's as quiet as it is today. So yeah, really this is like the thrill end of the park then, is it, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's a little section, so you got like a thrill section and you got a kids section.
And then we've got like the museum-y bit to walk around.
The other side.
Which of course we'll go and cover that. I tell you what, there's a big anchor next to you there, isn't it?
Wow.
Love a big anchor. It's probably the biggest anchor I've ever seen, that is. Blimey, I've seen a lot of anchors over the years, I really have. I'll tell you what, no messing about with the operations here. Soon got on the rides, not even been in the park an hour yet. 3 rides on the Hornet, loads of others. Here we go on the rocking tug. Hey, nice standard rocking tug. And the first one of these I ever went on, you know, was at Butlins in Skegness, in terms of like having the standard sort of decoration. Basically, when you buy a ride from a manufacturer, it'll come from like a standard sort of setting without theming. This is the one, like the little tugboat. Of course, other parks then get the themed ones, like pirate themed ones, and all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, this is like the bog standard rocking tug. You can't go wrong. Good family rides. Hands in the air for Charlotte. Hey! As much as it's like the standard model, it's got some quite nice bits of decor on with some of the lighting on there.
That would look nice, some seagulls.
It would, or some seagull sound effects, like the waves crashing and seagulls.
I have seen a very good seagull model when we came in.
And we're going to take you in the gift shop.
I am tempted
have a look.
to get it, to be honest.
Oh, Charlotte loves goats, but also seagulls.
I love seagulls.
Seagulls, so we'll have to have a look. But there we go, a bit of POV here from the rocking tug. I don't think she likes it over at that end. I don't think she's enjoying it. The rocking tug's not for everybody.
It's normally me on flat rides now.
Oh, you're out on this one?
I'm alright.
There we go. Gonna go on Skyforce next, just over there, I think. Are you coming on that one?
Oh no.
You gonna give that one a miss?
They make me sick.
Yeah, not a fan of the flats, are you? But you've had a ride on the rocking tug, so all's good.
We've just had a ride on the rocking tug. We had a great ride on it, very good attraction, and I've sent Sean on Skyforce. Now I'm not a big fan of these sort of attractions, they make me feel a bit sick, so I've sent Sean on and I'm going to get some off-ride shots of while Sean's on the ride.
Right then, here we go, it's time for a spin on Skyforce. In the glorious sunshine, beautiful day today. Not the only one with a GoPro, they got a nice selfie stick over there. Capturing the moment. Can we see Charlotte? She's in the shade down there. Oh, she's getting some off-ride shots. She's good, isn't she? Oh, it's a bit bouncy. Here we go. Woo. Soon picks up a bit of speed. In terms of social distancing on here, it's 2 seats in between riders. Hey! Over the other side are not enjoying this. Yeah. They're screaming like mad. Listen to that scream. I can't tell if she's faking the screams or not. Or if they're genuine. I think she might be faking it for the GoPro. There we go, for that's the end of the cycle. We're on Skyforce. Another great flat ride. They've got quite a good flat ride selection here at Flambards. There we go, so some footage there on and off ride from Skyforce. Some good flat rides here at this park. And Charlotte over here now, she's got a nice jacket potato with cheese. There we go, looks nice, doesn't it? How much was that? Oh, it's a bit hot.
Like £8 we were doing.
Quite expensive for the food, but I suppose theme park prices, you kind of expect it, don't you, really? I've just had a nice sausage roll that was £2. So in terms of food options here, they've got a burger bar, they've got this little cafe we can see just here. Cornish pasties, of course, we're in Cornwall. You had a Cornish pasty on the way down here, didn't you?
I did.
You're going to have another one this trip, though. But is it nice to get back to this park?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very, very quiet.
It's very quiet.
From speaking to the staff, it kind of seems like it's actually, because the weather's nice, it's quieter, which is weird, because normally at a theme park, it makes them busy. But I guess when you're down in Cornwall, and people want to go to the beaches and everything like that,
everyone's going surfing.
Everyone goes there instead, which is where we're going later, actually. Not surfing, just for a little look round, but is it nice?
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, there you go. Well, we'll carry on eating. I'm going to finish my Pepsi just here. And yeah, may as well tell you where we're going tomorrow, actually, because I've got the map just here, actually. Quite interesting how they're advertising another theme park in a theme park, but here you go. One of the info stands. Tomorrow, we're going for our first ever visit to Camel Creek Adventure Park. So we're filming a vlog there, so you can see that. There's a little look at the map, and of course, we're going into more detail tomorrow. It actually used to be owned by Creeley, and it was Creeley Cornwall. So there was Creeley Devon and Creeley Cornwall. Then they actually sold it a few years ago, so we're going to be heading there tomorrow. So yeah, one to look forward to. And we'll get on Airbender, and we'll meet this character hopefully as well. Look at that. Oh yeah, more goats coming up. Right then, how was your food then out of 10?
Yeah, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, solid food review there from Charlotte.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right, we've got someone special to show you now. Here he is, he's coming up. Hey, look at the size of this seagull. Oh, that is the ultimate Charlotte theme park merch, that is, because you love seagulls, don't you? Like, that is brilliant. Yeah. And it's only, how much is it?
It's $25.99.
$25.99, which to be honest, for something of that size, isn't too bad.
I've got the little one.
You got the small one. How much is he for the small one? $14.99. But there you go. You got all sorts of different gnomes and yeah, not the sort of stuff you'd expect to be able to buy in a theme park gift shop. But we may as well go in for a little look. It's the Flambards gift shop and toy shop. So let's go and have a little look inside and see if there's anything Flambards branded. So for just $4.99 you can buy one of the giant Cornish pasties with Cornwall on.
They're brilliant.
There we go, a few Flambards branded items here. The best day of the week. Question is, are you having the best day of the week?
Yeah, I'm having a great day.
We're having a nice day, making them memories, you know, coming back down here together, first time for us together is really nice. Here we go, look at these, they're quite good. Magnets just there.
We've got a Cornish pasty tea towel here.
Oh yeah. Merch is quite reasonably priced actually. All this is all branded, all your stationery and stuff. So we can see all your dream catcher hanging up here. Didn't even see that until I knocked it with my cap. Not really much merchandise what takes my fancy, but I do quite like this shopper bag just here for £3.99. Best day of the week. There we go, here in Cornwall. I mean, it's quite nice. Mostly just a lot of, as I would call it, generic tats really on sale. Just, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? But, you know, all sorts of stuff. I read past my bedtime mug, all your general sort of, what are you getting, like a nice tatty seaside gift shop really. But there's a few items that are branded for the park. Quite like that though. A straw, yeah it is. It's nice. Right, so we're going through a walk now through the Flambards Victorian Village. Don't really know what to expect other than it's probably going to be a Victorian village, but I don't know, we'll find out when we get inside just here. Do you remember much of this then, Charlotte? So you've been through here. Maybe that's why it used to be known as more the Flambards experience instead of a theme park, because of course you've got this little walk through as well. Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? Pantry and parlour, antiques bric-a-brac. So, there we go. Oh, look at this little doll's house. Love stuff like this, a little bit different. There we go, very old school, wow, with all the decor. So much detail goes into these doll's houses, doesn't it? Look at the food down there. Nice, isn't it? And there's a little look around the front of it. So yeah, I imagine we're going to see a lot of old Victorian stuff like this as we make our way through. Oh, it's like an old-fashioned sweet shop in here. So here's a look there at the sign here and tells us what we're going to experience here in the Flambards Victorian Village. As you can see, we're going to step back in time through the cobbled streets and alleyways of Victorian Britain, and we're going to wander through a life-size village and discover over 50 different shops and scenes. There we go, sounds good, doesn't it? Yes, yeah. Of course, we've got the social distancing markers there, ones we can see down here. So yeah, let's go for a little walk through. Yeah, I didn't really know much about this at all, so it's always nice to have a little walk through. And it's quite well themed as well. Of course, here at Theme Park Worldwide, we like to see everything, what there is on offer, and this is a big part of the experience. Oh wow, look at this. No flash photography, of course. Oh, this is lovely in here, isn't it? All the little shops. Oh wow, this is really, really nice. All the decor in here, isn't it? Look at this, I mean from the outside it just looks like a barn or something, and then of course you come in, you've got all sorts to look at. Let's go around this corner and have a look in this shop window just here. There we go, all these old different items. I actually feel like I've stepped back in time. Like, this is really nice.
There's a man over here who's got a sausage with some bread.
He's got what? A sausage?
Some bread.
Oh, they've done a really good job with this.
You've got one link of sausage and two thick slices of bread.
Oh yeah, down there on his little table. So do you remember all this last time you were here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is really, really nice.
Yeah, I remember that.
Very well themed, like actually all cobbled streets down here as well.
The entrance used to come bring you into this first though. I can't fully remember, but I'm sure it did.
Yeah. Pipe yard, all the different signs. I think what makes it as well is it's very authentic with how big these buildings are and the set pieces. There he is. Got his typewriter. Oh no, it's not a typewriter, it's a little, got a little pen just there in a case.
There's a horse there.
Oh wow, this is lovely in here. I wasn't expecting this at all. I think this is great. Probably my favourite part of the park. Just round the corner there now into another little courtyard area. Look at all the details there is to see. It really is like stepping back in time. Coming here to Flambards and seeing all of this. I feel like we're in the Victorian ages. All the authentic signs here as well. Lovely. Yeah, the size of these buildings has done a really, really good job. What we got around here, Charlotte?
Got a lady with a piece of bacon.
A lady with what? A piece of bacon? There we go, you're right there. How you doing, Sheila? Sheila? Why is Sheila not talking to me? Yeah. She's got a little bird in a box up there as well. There we go, a little butter, even got a flickering light in there for the fire. There we go, I think this is really, really nice around here. I suppose this is probably the same as it was really when you were a kid. I mean, I can't see them changing this too much because they've spent a lot of money on this. This is a lot of theming. It's a lot of decoration. Got the washing hanging up over there as well. Just up at the top there. God, this is great. I tell you what, you could do something really good for Halloween inside here. Can you imagine like a Halloween event, like using all these? It's kind of a bit like some of the set pieces in the dungeons, but a lot bigger, you know. Like, can you imagine doing like a little walkthrough in here? Oh, it'd be great. It's got so much potential for Halloween, it really has. Like a Victorian themed like walk-through attraction. But no, this is completely, you know, blown me away. Wasn't expecting this at all. Got the highest quality dairy produce just over here as well.
Gonna get some eggs.
Gonna get your eggs, the freshly laid, just so you know. Some nice new laid eggs.
Hello.
Yeah, any eggs, any eggs? No eggs. Oh God, she looks evil. Oh my God, look at her eyes. Yeah, oh, they all look a bit scary, don't they? All look a bit scary.
I don't want any eggs, it's alright.
Yeah, pass on the eggs, I think, for now. Let's carry on down this way. Nice old Cadbury's chocolate sign up there. What we got down here? Madame Sally, is it, Sam? Some sort of, it's all like animal fur and that sort of thing. What they've got on here, all, of course, all very old school stuff. Fitting room, she looks very rich and very posh, sat there. She's got a lot of money. Definitely. I'll tell you what, are they wax figures or plastic? I'm not too sure, but they're really good quality. Oh, I was going to say there's one of me over there, but it's me in the mirror. Yeah, they're really, really nice quality. Oh, brilliant. Horse and cart just here. The tailors. No, this is just completely different. Like, I thought maybe, I say theming, but this is just like a proper museum, isn't it? Yeah, like this is really, really good. I mean, this really, you'd think would be a completely separate admission to the theme park, because really it's got nothing to do with the theme park at all as far as I know. It's just, you know, it doesn't really fit here, but it's just very, very nice. Don't stroke me, I'm wearing out. I really like all these old signs and stuff. That's what really makes it for me. There we go. God. Fantastic. There we go. Yeah, of course. Going back, look at the old till there as well. God, they don't look like that now, do they? Oh, honestly, crazy. Flambards fire station. Oh, this is absolutely exceptional. This has got to be one of the best theme park walkthroughs I've ever done. I think it's great. Was this here before the theme park or not? Honestly, I need to do some more research into all this, but you know, I didn't know if I'd been here to Flambards before or not, but I definitely not, especially now I've been through here. I've never seen this before. Like, the set pieces just get bigger the further we walk down here. We're going down. Gonna get some soup. Oh, we can actually go inside this shop just here. Birch & Co. There we go.
Hello, can we get some lemons, please?
All sorts of stuff. They've got smell pods in here as well. You can smell it. Oh yeah, it smells really fresh, that does.
Money will change hands. The goods will be placed on account designed to be settled every month.
Got the barber shop just over here. Come for a haircut, no doubt. A bit of Sweeney Todd. So from 8 AM through till 9 PM, good opening hours there. Open longer than the park. What we got? Meat. Oh, I was saying about a scare maze through here.
Creepy there.
Oh, the theming's already here.
How bad's that? Look, these two pigs are carrying sausages.
Oh yeah.
They're carrying a cell.
There we go. Oh, look at this, all the pies there. I'll make you a meat pie. Quotes from the dungeons. God, honestly, this is great in here, all the theming. I can just imagine like a good, I mean, I don't know if they do anything for Halloween here or not, but a good Halloween walkthrough down this. Brilliant. You like that, don't you? Just getting a picture of that, there you go. All the old decor. What really makes it as well is you're walking around on actual cobbles in here. That's what really adds to it for me. The fact that the real cobbles is not just a flat floor. Like that sign at the start, when it said it was gonna, you know, sort of immerse us into this Victorian world, I kind of thought, what? We're going into a big barn. But yeah, there you go. Completely blown me away. The popular game of Lotto, it says on there. Is that anything to do with the National Lottery? I don't know. Yeah, or is Lotto like some sort of old game? It probably is, I'm not too sure. Some of these figures are quite creepy though. Look at her over there. And that baby who's sat there in the pushchair. They look a bit creepy, don't they? Like, how old is this? When was it built? There's so many questions to all of this.
We've got another one to do as well. We've got Britain in the Blitz to do.
Oh, okay, Britain in the Blitz. So all
Different sort of thing.
based on the war. So we'll
Yeah.
go and check that out. Yeah, I think this is lovely. I mean, this is the highlight of the park, without a doubt, coming through here. Some more smell pods here in the old tavern as well. What's this? Is that a monkey? You're right there, he's got a little hat on. How you doing? Yeah, can I just have a pint, please? Oh, actually, no, I'll have some whiskey. You got some whiskey down the back? What, why are none of them talking to me? It's like they're not real. Oh, look at all these cakes just over here. Some bread, and look at those jam tarts just there.
Look how
Love
much
a
they
good
are,
jam.
7 for 6p.
Yeah, what a bargain. God, you don't get that in
Wow.
Greggs, do you? Well, I don't think you get jam tarts anyway in Greggs. Yeah. Go around this way. There we go. Stale cakes. Why who wants to buy a stale cake? It's not a very good advert for them, is it? Stale cakes. Right, down through this way now. Back up these steps. It just carries on. I mean, what did it say? 50 different shops. I mean, they're not joking, are they? Like, oh my God, this place is massive. It goes all around here. And we go around there as well. Absolutely crazy. What an amazing highlight of this park. Like, just to come and see all this. I feel like this needs advertising more. Like, it needs a better entrance. The entrance is rubbish. And then you come inside here. Like, just a little sign saying Victorian Village out there. You know, like, if you was in a rush, you might not even come in here and see this. But this is absolutely, honestly, I love it to bits. Like, it's just really authentic. I like parks what do something a bit different. You know, they put their stamp on it. And that's what this is. Like, it's excellent. Really, really good. There we go, a proper little old sweet shop there, all of them down the back. Aniseed bowls down there, pear drops. All these fries. Victory caramel, old English treacle toffee down there. All sorts of old school, brilliant. Yeah, just everything, like the light down there. And they've actually put a light at the top as well so it shines up. Really, really nice decor. Carry on round this way. Oh, there's a pigeon up there. Like, this is just 360 degree immersion. Look at all the decoration all the way round. There's buildings, there's lights. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is. Like, honestly, if they don't use this for Halloween, they're definitely missing out on some potential. Like, it's great. I mean, he's already there. He's quite scary. A lot of these figures all the way around are pretty scary as well. And there's a lot of different elevation. Like, well, maybe what would work for them here is doing like a guided tour. I mean, of course, maybe not at the moment with COVID-19, but in the future, they could look at maybe doing like a guided tour and explaining a bit more about it all. Would be fantastic. Just so you know a bit more information about everything, because there's so much here and not a lot of answers. Like, there's loads, and you can actually come into all these different shops. Can you imagine though, something like the dungeon in here? Like, even just at, you know, just at set times. Obviously, not all the time, because people just want to walk through too, but just actors guiding you through and dressed up in all the Victorian clothes. I think it'd really make this like even better. They could even do it on an evening as like an upcharge experience, charge like £10 and come through with an actor who's all dressed up and tells you a story as you're going through it all, because it's brilliant. Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, like,
everywhere is themed. There's little bits
everywhere. The roof, the floor. I think that's what makes it for me. It's the floor. Like, normally you'd have like a concrete floor through something like this, but no. You know what it reminds me of a little bit, and some of you are probably going to laugh at this. Nocturne Alley, which is of course Universal inside Diagon Alley.
Yeah, it's all the little shops.
Yeah, all the little shops, and it's indoors. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Nocturne Alley, slightly. But of course, this is a much bigger experience, you know, and you walk into all these different shops.
It's like, even look in this little cabinet. Look how much is in here.
Yeah, like so much genuine stuff, or at least stuff looks genuine. You know, it's a real museum. Got some sound effects over here as well. Listen to that. I tell you what though, some of these figures, they're a bit creepy. Look at those in there. You won't want to walk through here at night when all the lights are off, would you? All these little windows just to peep into. Having a yawn there. Brilliant. You right there, mate? We'll call him Steve, I think. He looks like a Steve. Big dog just down there. He's looking at me. He's not barking though. It just carries on. I mean, we've been walking around here for like 15 minutes, and if you really wanted to take your time and look at each individual scene, You could spend like a couple of hours in it.
Into our accommodation here.
Here we go, number 47 just here. There's food being cooked in here. Got some nice fresh eggs over there. Oh, it does, yeah. Chocolate cake with cream in. Look at that. Oh, yes.
The iron pot over there with the twist lock lid is a pride and joy for kitchen. Apparently, it cooks by using.
And of course, there she is, our beloved Queen Victoria, 1819 to 1901. There you go. Well, that was absolutely brilliant walking through there. What an experience. When it said we were going to see, I think it was, what, 50 different rooms and all these different streets, I thought, no chance. But there you go, completely genuine. What a nice experience. But from what it seems, it doesn't actually finish, because it says here that our journey through Britain's history continues this way. Britain in the Blitz round this way. So we'll go and check this one out now. So of course this is all about the war, Britain's involvement. Let's carry on round this way. Honestly, I think this is great. Here you go, look at all these just here that you can look at. It's a proper exhibition all about it. Britain in the Blitz. And then we come around this corner and we see this huge aircraft just here. Look at that. Brilliant. Don't know if do we walk around there later? Oh, there's loads, yeah. Here we go. Britain in the Blitz. Nice sign there, isn't it? This looks a little bit more of a newer compared to where we've just walked through. Don't know where.
1984.
Oh, what, this opened?
Britain in the Blitz opened.
Oh, Dame Vera Lynn, there you go, 1984. Oh, right, I thought this looked like it was newer, but obviously not. There you go. Oh, honestly, this is absolutely brilliant. What a highlight of this park. The theming, the experience, like, this is great. Look at this. Do you remember this from last time?
I kind of do, that's it.
Like, just seeing all this, absolutely fantastic. So much to see. You've got a police officer just over here as well. How you doing there, mate? Some of these figures are very scary. You know, it'd be even more scary if I got close like that and then his eyes just moved to the side. Yeah. You can imagine. I've got smell pods in here as well. I can smell burning. So we can hear the siren going off now. So we best head down this way. Come on, let's get down, let's get down. Of course, this is where they come. Down here into the air raid shelter. I can't remember where it was, but when I was a kid, we went on a school trip to somewhere. And it was it's kind of similar to this in a way, but more of an action experience. And then actually, we'd all be sitting there having lunch, and then they actually played like an air raid siren, and you have to walk down a field and sit in an air raid shelter. Yeah, it was like, yeah, really interesting experience. I can't remember where it was now, but I did it when I was a kid with school, on a school trip. Yeah, you think like, oh God, it's going to be another boring school trip. But actually, it was really good. It makes you really realise how much they had to deal with going through the war.
It smells like
Yeah, you got them smell pods in here that all adds to it. I think this is really well done. And of course, yeah, 1984 this opened, but I imagine they've updated some of the lighting and effects and stuff over the years. Here we can see all the evacuees, of course, making their way onto the train that we can see just through there.
It's got fish.
Taking them out to the countryside. Taking all the kids away for safety, of course, out to the countryside there on the trains that we can see. Yeah, it really makes you realise when you come through something like this, what a time it really was. And you imagine leaving your family and having to go off on a train, you know, and not knowing when you're going to come back. It's crazy. Of course, we've all dealt with a lot this year with COVID-19, a global pandemic, but there's still nothing quite like the wars and what our grandparents had to go through. What have we got in here? There we go. Oh, we've got some butter over there. Look at that. Big butter. It's got fig rolls up there. I love fig rolls. Big fan. Do you not like fig rolls? Good sound system in here. It's got quite a lot of bass to it. Not sure how it's picking up on the camera, but
That's a big table for it.
It is. 10 to 7. Still over there, still going strong today. Still can't get over how well themed this is. Into the bull. Quite an interesting sign on the wall just over here. There you go. Warning, be on your guard. Thousands of lives were lost in the last war because valuable information was given away to the enemy through careless talk. So of course there'd have been signs up like that on all the different walls in the pubs for the spies and people who could be listening in. Really makes you realise how much our grandparents had to go through, like I say. Absolutely brilliant. A great walkthrough there, Britain in the Blitz. Them two walkthroughs we've just done through the Victorian Village and in through there, it's absolutely fantastic. They are the highlights of this park. It's worth coming just for those. And with quite a low admission fee anyway to get into this park, even if you're not interested in the rides at all, it's certainly worth coming here just to see them two walkthroughs. I know quite a lot of people who wouldn't really be interested in the rides, a lot of family members who'd love to just come down and see them walkthroughs. Like, how good are they? Absolutely fantastic. Like, I didn't really realise there was anything quite like that, other than knowing it used to be called the Flambards Experience. Maybe that was a better name than Flambards Theme Park, because it kind of made it clear that there was some other stuff here other than rides. It makes me really sad seeing it quite quiet actually around here when it should be really busy in terms of, still following the social distancing, but a lot more people should be here seeing that because it's absolutely brilliant. Or maybe just because it's so old now, opened in the 80s, a lot of people have seen it, I'm not too sure. But we'll carry on around this way now because it looks like we've got some motor cars, some aircraft and some other bits to see as well. So we carry on round through the museum just here. From outside, it looked like a really small little barn, but really it's quite a big indoor space here, and they've certainly utilised the space really well with what they've done. A look inside the aircraft just here down towards the cockpit. Can't get any closer unfortunately because you've got this just here. We'll carry on around this way. All sorts of genuine artifacts to see. So here's a look at the Martin Baker ejector seat that we can see just here, of course sitting there. There's the ejector seat itself, all fastened on around the back, so they can eject straight out. And of course, the parachute there on the picture. Bit of information all about it there, of course. You can always pause the video there if you want to read some more information about that ejector seat. What we got going on here then, Charlotte?
It's like all facts that just pop up.
Yeah, different interactives. And
press the buttons like start and it'll read the thing and you can hold it so you can read it.
Oh, I see, yeah, and it tells you whereabouts in the world on the map. And that's the idea of it just there. It lights up the different parts. See all the different boats and models all in there as well. I mean, this place really combines both of my interests together, like history and going to museums and attractions and theme parks. You know, it combines it all together here at Flambards. And of course, I cover a lot of other stuff like this on my second channel, Adventure Sean. So make sure you go and give us a follow on there if you want to see some more different things away from theme parks. All about the RAF now. The all-important backup. Talking about the development of the biplane there as well, as we can see with all the pictures just around here. Love them old school biplanes.
This phase is consolidation of practical training, or CP.
Fantastic, really, really factual, lots of information, and it combines learning with a theme park experience here as well. So you can go on some rides, but you can also learn stuff along the way as well. So we spoke earlier about rations, but here we can really see it just in front of us here. I mean, as you can see, you get bacon or ham, sugar, tea, meat, cheese, butter, margarine and lard.
You're only allowed 30 eggs a year.
There's some sweets and chocolate. And there you go, there's the wartime ration that we can see. It's not a lot, is it, when you look at that? I mean, we eat more than that in a day.
I'd be starving.
Yeah, we would be starving. It just shows what, you know, the people in the past have had to go through, and not even that long in the past, really. You know, we're talking our grandparents, you know, having to go through all this. I think coming to something like this really makes you realise, at school, history was never really something that I enjoyed that much, to be honest. I preferred geography and learning about travelling in different places. For me, history is a lot better when you can come to somewhere like this and actually learn about it, instead of actually sitting there in a classroom. I'd much prefer to come and see history like this and have it explained.
There's a lot of butter on them sandwiches.
There is a lot of butter. Some of these figures are creepy, aren't they? They're really, really creepy. Here we go, another passion of mine here. Of course, aviation. I absolutely love aviation, and we've got a lot of information here about Concorde. We can see British Airways Concorde up there. I was actually on Concorde just a few weeks ago at the Manchester Runway Visitor Park, which is a fantastic place to go. You can do tours there around Concorde, which is brilliant. But yeah, I love aviation as well. So it's honestly, this place is brilliant. Worth the admission fee alone, just to come here and see all of this. So much. I mean, you could spend hours just reading all the information about all of this. There we go, into Concorde just here. But yeah, if you want to see the real Concorde and step on board, get yourself down to the Manchester Runway Visitor Park. There we go, but you get a good idea on how it looks. You know, obviously I was on the real one a few weeks ago, and yeah, it is this size. You know, it was you know, it's small when you get inside here. Yeah, you expect Concorde to be, oh, it was, you know, the fastest aircraft, it's going to be huge, but no, it is small. That's how it reached those supersonic speeds. Come down here now into the flight deck.
Small, eh?
There we go. Quite a good model of it all, actually. Yeah, it makes you realise, doesn't it? And of course, people have paid thousands of pounds for a seat on Concorde. Yeah, it's a good model, that. There's a bit of everything really here in these museums at Flambards. Of course, you might be into motorbikes, motorcycles. Not my passion, but I know there's a lot of people out there that are into these, so you probably find these very interesting, and lots of different information all about them down there. Of course, cost new, the Sun 2-stroke 293 in 1921. That'd set you back £70. Quite expensive. Quite expensive.
£60 for that?
Yeah, and that's, you know, I mean, that's back in the 1914. Yeah, sure how expensive stuff was. Got the Austin 7 just over here as well, from 1927. That's a nice little car, a little vintage car. Kind of reminds you of the theme park style ones that you'd see, like a good classic vintage car. And that suits Charlotte as well because it's yellow. Yeah, are you all right there? Is the museum boring? Yeah, is it? Yeah. Museums are your sort of thing, aren't they? I don't think. Yeah, I like the museums though. There you go, all these different motorbikes just in here. Some of the more modern ones.
You would used to be able to go in here, I think, just because of the situation.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, you can see all the different bikes there, Suzuki, Yamaha, making it sound like I know a lot about motorbikes, but...
Quite modern though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think that's what it is. It's 1992, it's going up in the years, isn't it? Showing you the developments, but making it sound like I know a lot. Oh, I know, yeah. There we go, and all sorts of information about Concorde, solar-powered flight, all sorts of information. Honestly, it's brilliant. I really like it down here. Look at this flying contraption here as well. Yeah. So we make our way down this way, and I think this is the end of the museums. I mean, you know, we were walking through it pretty fast there. We've probably been in here about 45 minutes or so, but absolutely brilliant. Like, what a really nice experience. Down here to the exit.
Awful.
There we go. Oh, here he is. Oh, I'd like that on my wall. Look at him. That was absolutely amazing going through there. Of course, bringing in the Blitz, the Victorian streets. When it said there was going to be 50 different shops to look round, I thought maybe that was a bit of an over-exaggeration, but Definitely not. What do you think to that?
Yeah, it was really good. They spent a lot of money on that. There's a lot of detail, which is nice.
A lot of detail, a lot of scary figures, but a lot of things to learn in there as well. Honestly, it really combines the theme park with a lot of facts as well and history. But no, I thought that was fantastic. They've done a really, really good job with that. And yeah, I think it needs advertising more. And most importantly, it needs a better entrance into there. Like, it's just a little sign out the front saying Victorian Village. It needs more. It needs a big proper facade on that, really, because a lot of people from out here, it is literally a barn. I mean, it's in that building, that big grey building over there. It just looks like a normal barn, which it is really from the outside. Certainly done well for space though, because from out here, it looks quite a small barn. I imagine there's a lot of meandering up and down, and with it being multi-level as well, they've really utilised the space. But no, that was fantastic. Certainly the highlight of the park. With that, with Hornet, a fantastic family coaster, and also with a good variety of flat rides, I think it's a good park. It's certainly a good solid theme park to come to, and it's well worth the trip just to come down here and finally film a vlog for Theme Park Worldwide. But anyway, we've got an indoor flat ride, I think now. It's called Space Race Thrill Ride. It's a thrill ride.
This never used to be like this.
So how was it?
I don't believe it used to be here. I think it was up in the thrill section, but it just used to be like this, but without a cover on. But now they've made it so it's an indoor thing, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, so it was an outdoor ride. They've now put it inside this dome that we can see around here. So that's where we're going to head into now. So yeah, let's go and see what this is like. We'll get the GoPro on. So what's quite interesting is this is the only ride we've seen today where it says masks must be worn, hand sanitizer out the front, and I'm liking the look of this. Dark ride and strobe lighting. I think this could be a little hidden gem of this park. I love a good indoor ride. One of me and Charlotte's favourite ever rides, and I've actually got the big gun that used to be on it, his Black Revolver. It used to be at Drayton Manor.
I used to absolutely love Black
It was
Revolver.
basically a waltz in the dark.
It was brilliant.
So that's what I'm kind of expecting, something similar with this maybe, but I don't know what the actual ride system is. Is it a waltzer? Is it like a...
No, it's one of them where you all sit in a circle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's round quite fast.
Yeah, like a spinning sort of regatta ride, but the fact it says dark ride and strobe lighting is a good sign. I like the sound of this, so yeah, let's head on and let's see what it's like. Right then, so I'm all loaded in. Charlotte's just behind me over there. Hey! Yeah, we're in this big tent. Just look at this. Oh, lights are going off. Literally just flick the switch. So have we got any lighting effects and stuff in here? I imagine so, if it says strobe lighting, but we're about to find out. Oh!
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, I like the little countdown. It's absolutely pitch black, can't see anything. It's actually got quite a scary atmosphere in here. Woo! The ride's that noisy, I can't hear the audio. Hey, got some disco lights on the ceiling. Not quite state-of-the-art effects, but it'll do. Hey! Bit of strobe lighting. Oh my god, it's quite intense. Oh my god, this is really good. I like the strobe a lot. Makes it feel a lot faster and more disorientating. Let's see if we can see Charlotte. Well, how was that, Charlotte?
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed that.
It gave me Black Revolver vibes, that
I know
did.
it did, didn't it?
I liked. At first, I wasn't too keen on just the disco lighting.
Yeah.
But then when the strobe light kicked in, it was great because it was quite disorientating.
It was.
Made you feel like you were going a lot quicker than what you actually were. Even though the ride was spinning quite quick,
Yeah.
but not too intense for you, that
No,
one.
it was okay.
I really enjoyed that. It was nice to
brilliant.
get on there, a bit of an indoor attraction. I think there's some really good rides at this park. There's a great flat ride selection.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of where they could go next, I think a second coaster would probably be their
Yeah,
best option here.
definitely.
Probably a family coaster. I don't think a big thrill ride would really benefit them here. I think another family coaster. But yeah, let's carry on and have a look down this way. There's another family themed area here. This is Ferdy's Funland, and it's got quite a few different kids attractions. Has this changed much since you last came?
No.
Exactly the same.
I wouldn't say exactly the same, but some of the rides, I think they were still here when I came.
So you do think that ride was down the other end though, do you?
Yeah, so
originally?
it was down the other end, down by the Hornet at the bottom.
And the thrill ride.
And it didn't have the full cover on, it was only half, so it was wasn't in the dark.
Yeah, so the cover was just kind of like
I've got a
halfway.
photo at home somewhere of me on it.
All these classics. I feel like we've got to go on this little ride over here, to be honest. The Dino Express. I mean, look at this. I'll spin you around. Yeah, look at this. It goes around the corner. I feel like we've got to go on it. It's got no queue. The Dino Express. Are we allowed to go on it? I don't know, but we may as well go on it. Look at these old school lights. These are like what you used to have up on your porch at Christmas about 20 years ago. It's like stepping back in time. Right, let's have a little, why not? Let's go on. We may as well, let's walk on, it's quiet. Let's have a little ride round on here. Yeah, a few of the different attractions. You got a little spinning ride over there, a small pirate ship. And then of course you got the drop tower, what you kind of, I think it's one of those where you pull yourself up, is it actually? Yeah, I think so. But I like that. It looks very similar to the one that used to be at American Adventure, unless it's possibly the same one, I don't know. But saying that, if that was here last time, I doubt it. Do you remember that from last time? No. Well, maybe it might be the one from American Adventure, I'm not too sure. And we've got the Jurassic Journey to walk through over there, of course, which sounds like a bit of a dinosaur walk through as well. Yeah, we may as well go on this, why not? Walk on. Off we go. Tell you what, that tent felt a lot bigger when we was inside. You look from the outside just here, it's not that big at all. No, I'd have loved something like this when I was a kid. You can tell this is a really old tracked ride just here. The dinosaurs probably aren't that old though. I imagine they came in when the dinosaur walkthrough was put in, maybe, just to try and put the theming in. I say that, I don't think dinosaurs really fit in with the space shuttle just over there. I don't think they're too bothered about the theming around the park just here. Little Ferris wheel just there as well. Nice colour scheme on that, green and yellow. It's kind of the colour scheme of this area actually. All the little tents what they've got. The only one's on. There's Charlotte back there. Private hire. The what? Yeah. I think we go round a couple of times. I hope so. Anyway, I want my money's worth. Yeah. 2 lap special. See how many laps we're going to get. Right then, so you've all heard of the London Eye. Absolutely fantastic attraction with some brilliant views all across the city. But Cornwall's also got its own eye attraction as well. And we're about to go on it. So here it is. You just had a little preview of it actually as well from the ride we've just been on. We walked past it, we thought it was just for kids, and we've just asked the operator, and we are allowed to ride, and we can sit in together. So here we go, we're going to get loads of views. I think we're going to see the sea, we're going to look down towards the Hornet, we're going to maybe even see France from the top, I don't know, but we're going on the Cornwall Eye. Come and join us for a ride. We've even got the Jurassic Park music going on in the background, that's coming up next. Let's go on. Here we go then, so we've managed to fit in together on the Cornwall Eye. I haven't got much room to, normally I'd hold the camera out quite far for vlogging, but here we go, I'll spin you around so we can get some views. Here we go, so we've been told by the operator that we're going to get some great views from up here, so let's see what happens when we come round. This is the smallest Ferris wheel I've ever been on. There we go, I can see a greenhouse over there. Can we see anything else? You can see a few of the fields over there. World class. Better views than the London Eye. Yeah. I can't believe we're fitting together.
I feel like I'm in like a little pod.
You wouldn't think it'd be allowed, would you?
No.
Yeah, this is literally, I'm not zoomed in on Charlotte's face here. This is how close we are.
I've been on this before.
Maybe. Like this looks like quite an old attraction. Oh.
Proper shaking.
It is shaking. They used to have a similar one to this at Camelot Theme Park actually. I think that was a bit bigger than this one though.
It struggles to lift us up.
It is struggling. Like we're the only ones on the ride. She actually took everybody else off because of come to the end of their cycle. So we're the only ones going round on it now. You can see there's a little family teacups ride over there as well. Don't think we'll try and get in any of these other ones. We'll go through the dinosaur walkthrough. There you go, fantastic views from the Cornwall Eye. Look at that. Beautiful. What a nice day. It's not too hot either today. It's just a nice temperature, but we're getting a bit of a breeze. Bit of breeze coming in through this window here on the Eye. I still can't believe we've just been on that, can you?
No, no.
Like, that was so funny, that. The fact that it's allowed as well, it's crazy. You wouldn't think they would be able to with like weight restrictions or something, but there we go. Right, we're off to see the dinosaurs now. I don't think these are going to be animatronics in here. I think it's just a little walkthrough. I don't really know how big it is or anything.
It reminds me of a place. It's not open anymore. It was called World of Miniature, and they had a walk-through dinosaur experience, and it was brilliant.
Maybe these are some from there.
Well, yeah, that's why it makes me think some of the dinosaurs from here got moved when that closed.
Yeah, because did you say this has only been here a few years? Like,
from what I saw on the website, it said 2016.
Yeah, so maybe that closed and they moved some of them here with it being another local attraction. I don't know, but we're heading now down into the dinosaur nursery. Proceed with caution.
Dinosaur nursery? The dinosaur head there, it's not a nursery.
Where? Oh, there we go.
Look at the baby one.
It's good bits of theming.
Look at that one there in the egg.
I'll tell you what, they're good when it comes to creating indoor areas, aren't they here? This is nice. Well themed. Quite atmospheric with the sound effects in here.
Oh, look at these ones.
Oh, we got him down here as well. What we got?
Velociraptor hatchlings. Wow.
There we go. Got a bit of a disco going on in this one. Dinosaur disco. Hashtag Dino Disco. Here it is, Flambards. Oh.
Baby T-Rex.
Got an uncut cable tie. Don't like them. Round this way. Got the giant ripper lizard somewhere in there. There's a place called Lizard around here as well. We saw it on the way down. Over 700 species of dinosaur. Just a little walk through, then you come back out here. I think that's the end, is it? There you go. That's it. Not a bad little walk through, but some of these look really old. I mean, if this did open in 2016, maybe they bought them off them.
It
And
was at World of Merch here, it was massive.
yeah, or maybe, yeah, maybe there was some of them.
Ropes and stuff to climb across, it was brilliant.
Yeah, oh, there you go. Shame that closed, isn't it? Else we could have gone this trip.
It was really good, we used to go over here.
Oh, bringing back them childhood memories for you. Quite a bit of play equipment here at Flambards as well. And normally, you got the Demon Drop Slide just inside here. As you can see from this nice clear signage, the area is closed for the health and safety of customers and staff during the COVID-19 restrictions. I think that's normally like a space slide. Wouldn't fancy going on that, would you? Yeah.
Scary,
Give that one a miss. Like I said, I've done the one at Oakwood before. Wasn't a big fan.
I've never done one.
Oh yeah, not great. I've done one and I'll never do one again. But there you go, that's normally open just here. In terms of everything else though, it's open, isn't it? Like, you know.
And the soft play area is closed.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah, completely understandable. So we've got a couple more rides to go on now, down the other end of the park. The log flume, the log flume's closed, but that's due to technical issues, we believe, not because of COVID-19. So yeah, we're going to head down that way now because we've got cycle monorail and there's a chair swing to go on, and we'll probably have another ride on the Hornet. I'll take you on the back row this time whilst we're down there. You've got a mini golf here as well. I don't know if that's included in our mission or if it's an upcharge.
I know, it says free to wear.
Oh, it's free. Oh, that's really good. You think maybe they might even charge £1 or £2 for that. There's quite a lot of really nice floral displays and stuff here at this park. It's very nice. I mean, with Flambards, I thought it was going to be more of an amusement park style, like a, you know, everything in a sort of a square and all together. But no, there's some really nice sort of areas here, and I think they really benefit from another family coaster at this park. I'm feeling something maybe like a Durslauer bobsled coaster would fit in really well at this park, to be honest. Something like that, just to bring in some more crowds for them. I think that would work really well. Just a 9-hole golf course it seems at this one, not the full 18. You got this nice little lake over here as well with a few little fountains on there. And we'll go down this way. Oh, we'll go on the balloon ride as well. Forgot about the balloon ride, have to go on that one. So we're back down now here by the Hornet Roller Coaster, down towards some of the other rides. And as we can see just over here, you've got the log flume. As mentioned, it is closed at the moment due to technical issues, but it is only a one-drop wonder by the looks of it. Just come straight round up the lift hill and down this way. So I don't think we're missing too much. It's not a 2-drop special. How are you feeling, Charlotte?
Brilliant.
You're happy about that, aren't you? There we go. But yeah, a little look at the log flume just so you can see it. We've got some chair swings down there, and we've got this cycle monorail just round here as well. So probably start on the cycle monorail, shall we? Oh, look at that. Great operations on the Hornet. 3-train service. Can't really see that getting too much of a queue today. In fact, it still looks walk-on from what I can see up there. But yeah, we'll carry on down this way, and this is the end of the park, really, in this direction. Small park.
Got some go-karts down the corner.
Oh, okay, some go-kart. Oh, yeah, kart track. Yeah, it's a small park, but there's quite a lot here, actually. Yeah, so you can see the map. Obviously we walked all down this end just, that's where we did the indoor ride, the dinosaur area down there. And then of course this is like your entrance area. That's where I mean, all it literally says is attractions, shop and cafe, but really that's where you've got all of their museums in there. It really needs more on the map, like, or even a little arrow coming out with some pictures at the side just so people can see it fully. I mean, it doesn't really show much on there. It shows Concord, but yeah, they really need to push that indoor area more in my opinion, because I think it's absolutely fantastic in there. Yeah, we'll go down this way. Oh, Colorado, the log flume's called. Nice fairground style light up sign there. Yeah, we'll go on the cycle monorail now. It's one of those where you actually have to cycle as well. There's no power on here at all. So we're gonna get some exercise, Charlotte. At least it's not too hot today. Let's go on the cyclocopters. What a name. Here we go. I like these little signs just here. Where I will close at 4:30. Doesn't need to be open any later than that though, to be honest. Can't see us being here until close today. We'll do a few more rides.
Too big to do this.
Oh, come on. You got to put some effort in, that's it. There's a sign at the start saying this ride is physically demanding for people. And it is actually, especially in a hot day like today. Yeah, still not much of a queue there at all for Hornet. Only a few people waiting. That's it. Put some effort in, come on. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
When I came on this when I was a kid, I didn't have to do anything.
Oh, I know, yeah. In terms of cleaning down the rides, they're doing some cleaning it seems now. So the balloon ride, we was going to go on, but they're cleaning it. The member of staff said it was going to be 15 minutes, so we thought, fair enough, it's obviously having a good deep clean. And it's the same for the chair swing, that's been done, so hopefully by the time we come off this, we should be on there. I mean, I'm not too sure if they own any of this land around here or not, but got plenty of expansion room. Good look at the log flume.
Extreme used to be, which was like a ride that went over the top.
Oh, it used to be just down here, did
Yes, it was there.
Log flume just there. Bit of theming down there. Flambards Formula 1 circuit, so I imagine that's an upcharge attraction.
I think it's £4.
Oh, okay, we'll have a little look around there and show you all anyway. Guys, it's hard on the corners, it's alright on the straights, but yeah, you can see a bit of regular cleaning going on there. On the chair swing. Nearly there, Charlotte, come on. We've been going for about 25 minutes now. No, I'm only joking. It's been about 5 minutes maximum really around there. But there we go. Oh, we got a little break as well, that's it. Oh, we don't want to break us yet, we're not at the station, that's it. Keep going, no bumping, you gotta remember that, no bumping. And up next, we'll go on the chair swing, wants to finish the cleaning. Well then, here we go. We're on the wave swinger, and from watching this off-ride, looks like we're in for a fast one.
On tight. The wave swinger is about.
After this announcement, the music goes loud, so here's a warning. Here we go. It's time for a party. It's like they turn the music down whilst they're loading, then volume's up. Hey, and here we go. Wave swinger in the fields. Charlotte's doing a bit of a dance for us in front. Hey. Oh, here we go, a bit faster now. Gets going quick this one, here we go. Just because. Woo! It's intense, this is. You feel it on your feet. I don't think Charlotte will like this one. I think it'll be too fast for her. Woo! Hey. Some nice decor on this one though. We're gonna have a look at them F1 cars in a moment. Hey. It's intense this. You feel it on your feet. That's it, slowing down, short cycle. But intense. Just over a minute that one. Oh, that was fast, that was, wasn't it, Charlotte?
Oh, I didn't know it was going to be like that.
I thought you wouldn't like it. I said that on the GoPro. I was like, I bet Charlotte's not going to like it.
It's a bit fast.
No, I can see why. It was intense. That you felt it in your feet, didn't you? Anyway, I'll show you the go-karts just here now. Spin you around and we'll have a look at these. Got F1 and F2, it seems. So here's your restrictions just here, so you can see. F1s are the single seaters off there to the left. I like the fact they've got these as well. Sorry, too small to drive a car. But then you've got restrictions for the F2, which are the two-seaters. Just over here as well, so we'll show you these. Go around this way. £4.50 per car. See if we can see a little bit from up here when they go round. Right then, so here's a look at the go-karts in action. So it's a figure of 8 layout from what I can see. They go around the top just there, then back under the tunnel. And they're the single-seater go-karts that we can see out there, the F1s. And the F2s are down here getting clean now, as we can see. Yeah, they're the 2-seaters. Yeah, as you can see, they're wiping them all down. Lots of really good cleaning procedures. So the social distancing measures just on the wave swinger, making sure that everyone was sat apart on there. Really impressed. Yeah, I think £4.50 is a reasonable price for these, really. Check out the vlog from Creeley if you've not seen it already, because yesterday we saw their go-karts and they've actually updated them to electric powered now, so they're silent, which is interesting, of course, moving forwards into the future really with how they're all going to be one day. Well, there you go, a little look at the go-karts here at Flambards. But yeah, I think we'll go on the Hornet coaster again next, and I'll take you on again, this time with a back row POV, and I'll put a bit more off-ride footage in as well. Here we go then, so I had about a 10-minute wait actually. Charlotte's on the front down there, and I'm on the back of the Hornets. Of course, still running a 3-train operation, and what is actually Britain's most southerly roller coaster. Hey! What a view! Woo! Woo! Well, that drop's quite intense. Really picturesque ride. See what I mean about the planting? Charlotte's got her hands up like she just doesn't care. Oh, they're down. Hey! Hands up in the air like you just don't care. Oh yeah! Woo! Normally got an on-ride photo, but it's not on at the moment. Hey! Sharp brake. Oh, God, you get a jolt on the back more than the front. There you go. Honestly, it's a really good little coaster, that. Hey! I bet it's normally got a really good throughput as well when they can fill these trains up with all parties. Well, there we go, another ride on the Hornet as we come towards the end of this vlog here from Flambards. Going to do a few more re-rides, I think, and we'll do those balloons as well. But apart from that, that's pretty much everything then. What a fantastic day we've had down here though. Really, really enjoyed it. It's a great park. Really nice set of family attractions. The Hornet here being fantastic, but also those museums being absolutely brilliant as well. Love the trains on this as well. Brilliant trains. Here it comes. Awesome. Exit to the right and enjoy the rest of your day. A nice back row ride there on the Hornet. It's quite intense on the back actually. A little bit rougher on the brakes, but still not too bad for a coaster that opened in 1995. Enjoyed getting back on there. We've had quite a few rides on it today, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had 4. Really,
the last ride for us to go on here is the balloon race just here. And when Charlotte came as a kid, you thought it was a lot bigger than what it is.
These used to be massive.
When you're small, like, you look up at things, you think, oh, it's massive. It's like the Hornet. You look up at it and think, oh, it's a huge coaster, but actually, they're not too bad. But I was saying that for a 5-year-old, like you were at the time, going on the Hornet was probably quite a scary experience. You're all right. Got what's coming in, have we? But yeah, we'll get on this one. We'll take you along for the ride. Balloon race, our last POV from here of the day. Here we go then. On the balloons, lift it up. Da-da-da! Hey!
These definitely used to be bigger.
I don't think they did. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, all the rides going. There we go. All 3 of them over there. All the flats. Some nice views of the fields out to the side. But yeah, that's the building where all that Victorian shops and villages. Like, it's crazy. It's quite a small building really, but they've done a really good job. There's all them flats going over there. So yeah, we've just been chatting to some really lovely fans, haven't we, of the channel. They were great. Big shout out to the fans we just met by the Hornet. I'm sure you're watching. Get yourself on the Hornet, you know you want to. She was a bit scared. But yeah, we were chatting with those, and it actually started as like an aero park, didn't it, this? And there used to be lots of aeroplanes here. So that kind of explains maybe why they got the exhibition about the Concorde and stuff inside. But even you remember coming as a kid, don't you? And there was a lot of planes probably over in that direction. Yeah, and there's a Sainsbury's there now, isn't there? You know, fantastic. It's had a lot of shout out Sainsbury's in this vlog. But yeah, Sainsbury's over there. So yeah, there used to be various different aircraft on display just over there. But when we were driving in, we did see some over to the side, didn't we? So I'm not too sure if there's another attraction or something outside the park nearby. But yeah, you know, of course, there's lots of different tourist attractions in the area. What a fantastic time we've had here at Flambards. It's not a full day park, is it? You know. You're joking. It's not a full day park, but it's a nice place to come, just enjoy the atmosphere, get on some rides. I think for what we paid, it's fairly priced as well. Like we say, you can pay on the door as well, and you don't have to book online for the Flambards experience. What a great day. Right then, so we've just done a few more re-rides, and I've just had another walk as well through that Victorian Village here at Flambards. Love it in there. That, for me, is the highlight of this park. Absolutely love it in there. All the different exhibition space. It is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really nice.
All the theming, the decor, the smell pods, the lighting. What a great package, and that's something that I wasn't really expecting. It does. I mean, that is the entrance, literally just over there. You know, it needs more signage and announcements, and, you know, come on in. Like, have an actor out the front even. If they don't already do something with that at Halloween, definitely a missed opportunity. I hope they do something with it in there in the future, if not. But overall, signature ride here, of course, the Hornet family roller coaster, the most southerly roller coaster here in the UK. Great to get on there, brilliant ride. You enjoy it?
It's a great ride.
Of course, you know, memories for you, isn't it?
It is.
Getting back on there. In general, would you say the park's got the same sort of feel as what you remember?
It's
or
the same, really.
The same, but just with a few new additions and changes, obviously, like with anywhere. But I bet it's been really nice for you to get back after what has been 15 years.
I know, maybe a bit longer.
Oh, I know. We'll have to look back through this old footage and this old on-ride photo and see that. In terms of other rides down here, the flat ride selection's really good. Can't quite remember the name of it now, but the indoor spinning ride that we did was brilliant too. That was one of my favourites here, with all the lighting effects,
really good.
Strobe lighting. Staff have been really good here. The COVID-19 measures, I would say, are pretty standard really, but for how busy the park is, I don't think it's too much of a concern. Like, it's very, very quiet here. Obviously the fact they're not having to, they can still sell tickets on the door, shows that really they're not anywhere near reaching a capacity. Some big spaces here, the rides aren't too cramped together. It's actually a bit of a bigger park than what I thought it was going to be. I thought the rides were going to be more cramped than they are, but they're quite well spread out. Some nice green areas around. But yeah, in terms of COVID-19, you know, masks are only required, it seems, in the indoor village and also on the indoor ride that we did, from what we've seen. Shame we didn't get the log flume today, but it's a reason to come back in the future. Charlotte's quite happy with that, but don't worry, tomorrow we've got some more water rides coming up. Because where are we going tomorrow?
Camel Creek.
Hey, I can't remember the name then, could you? Got to Camel Creek tomorrow. So yeah, that's going to be coming up here on Theme Park Worldwide. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. Got some animals to see, we've got some water rides and so much more. Of course, first time visiting, it used to be Creeley, Cornwall. So there used to be Creeley, Devon and Creeley, Cornwall. Then they sold it a few years ago. So we'll check out that and see what they've got there. But it's been great to get here to Flambards. Really, really enjoyed it. Some great flat rides, the Hornet coaster and that really nice walkthrough inside that was absolutely brilliant. But thanks for joining us here on Theme Park Worldwide. We're going to go and check out some of the local area now, go down to St. Ives, enjoy the beach and have some lovely fish and chips, a Sean classic. That means it's time to cue those credits and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.